What's going on, YouTubers? I just got a package in the mail right now from FedEx. They just dropped it off. I took the day off work today, 4-day weekend. I'm really excited to get this. I've waited since January 2016 was the pre-order, but they showed it off like basically 2 years ago. And it's the final piece in the line. This is the Iron Studios Iron Man Civil War statue. This completes the diorama, so I'm really excited to get this because, you know, I got every other piece in this line, and I've been waiting a long time to get this Iron Man. He looked really good in the prototype. You know, this was not a cheap statue, none of them were, but the quality in all the previous ones has, you know, really been outstanding. Iron Studios, to me, has proven themselves as, in my opinion, the #1 contender for 1/4 scale movie statues. This box feels solid. The packaging was done great. The box is not too big. I really just want to get this out, see how it looks. When this went up for pre-order, they advertised that they used car paint apps to really get at that juicy paint look. And I really like the look of the costume for the Civil War statue. I think it looked awesome. All right, let's see what we got. Oh boy. Let's take out the base first. Solid base. There is a battery part here, so that looks like the button to turn it on is here in the front. So I'm gonna put the batteries in now. Looks like it's 3 AA. I'm not sure if they included batteries. I need to check. There's a part here that has some tape. Not sure if it's a sensitive part or the batteries. It looks like it's the batteries. So they do include the batteries. Some Chinese brand. So we'll go ahead and just set this over here. Batteries feel really light too. So I got a shipping notice this morning for Reptile, 1/3 scale from Pop Culture Shock. Really excited for that. Been waiting over 2 years, and I'm really excited to get him. Alright, so here's the bottom of the base. I got number 95 of 300. So the ES on these is all relatively low, like 300-ish. So let's take out Iron Man now. Really good packaging. This is battle damaged. It definitely has a very juicy paint job, battle damaged. Looks really good. Oh no, it's actually goes like this. Alright, now it's in. Alright, light up does work. I got some of these heads. This one does include a Robert Downey Jr. head, which is right here, so I'll show that to you. See that? Looks really good. Let me turn this around so you can see it. All right. Action lunge pose. That's Robert Downey Jr. head. Here's the Iron Man head. I'm going to keep the Robert Downey Jr. on there though and put this over here. I'll show that in the video review. This also does include multiple arms, or hands per se. Both fist and open palm. Looks like this is right here. Here's an open palm. Looks like it's the back left hand. I think it's just one extra palm. And the front one's a fist no matter what. Come around so I can see this better. Alright. Tons of light ups as you can see all throughout. Looks great. Just want to make sure there's no extra parts in here I'm missing. Alrighty, looks like that's it. So it does include one extra switch out hand back here, which I'll show you in the full video review. So I'm gonna put it in the statue room and let's see how this bad boy stacks up to the rest. Alrighty folks, here he is, all set up in the diorama. So I have these on top of a stuva from IKEA, which is about 19 inches deep, 23 inches wide. So the Captain America one does not fit nearly as well because of how wide and deep Falcon is, but the Iron Man one actually fits perfectly fine. Then I have my Avengers right there and everything. So let's focus on the Civil War line. So first let's look at the base. So the base is meant to like connect to all the other ones. So you can see how they have like these pipes. See, this is where they separate. Then they perfectly align like that. They all look, you know, the same. This one from War Machine to Iron Man. So the bases match for both the Iron Man line and then the Captain is more of like a staircase. So I mean, the base is simple. It matches other lines. He's basically one leg back here in the peg, and then this leg leaning on this rocks to, you know, prevent lean. Because obviously, if this is just one leg, it'd be very difficult, you know, for that not to lean. Now, I'm definitely impressed with this. It looks really good. The paint is very, you know, looks really good, especially compared to, like, let me back it up. You know, look at it compared to the old Mark 42 or the Avengers Age of Ultron one. This one's much juicier. So you can see like right there. The red, it definitely pops more. You know, having seen the XM Avengers one and, you know, multiple other Iron Mans, this one definitely has the juiciest paint. And it looks really good. You know, it pops in person. You know, it has plethora of the red, gold, silver, battle damage. I like the pose. You know, it's a lunging action pose. Some people prefer more of the, you know, just like standard standing there pose. But I really like this action pose. It looks great. So he does have the switch out back arm part. Here's the face. Looks very good. The eyes are very well painted. The skin tone, the likeness, you know, looks just like Tony Stark from up there. He even has the black eye from getting punched by that dude, Bucky. So I'm going to show you the open fists now. All right, so here's the open palm version. Just his backhand like he's about to blast you. I think it looks very good as well. I like it. So in regards to the things I like about this statue, I like the pose, I like how it's a diorama matching the other ones, but I'm very impressed with the paint, the close-up detail, the arc reactor. You know, it's an actual arc reactor, not just some white thing. You know, it's sort of like his hand is just white. Most other Iron Man statues is just white. It doesn't actually have detail in the arc reactor, where this one does. I definitely love that Tony Stark head. It looks very well done. But one of the most impressive things as well, outside of the paint job and just overall detail, is the light up function. This has over, from what I counted, 22 light up functions in this suit. Now, Sideshow did a half-scale version of this statue, not nearly as juicy paint. It's much more bland looking. They only did the light up in the hands, chest, and legs. That was it, in the face. They didn't do all the light ups that they originally advertised. Yeah, Hot Toys did it. Sideshow could it in a half scale, but lo and behold, Iron Studios, boom. Look at that. So you got light up all throughout the legs, the hips, multiple on the chest right there, the arc reactor, the hands, you know, the light up just all throughout. It just looks overall fantastic. So, I really like the detail and the juiciness in the paint. Now look at the skin detail in that face. The sculpt looks just like him in the movie. Love the light up, and I'm glad it's not a freaking like War Machine is very difficult to light up. You have to press many buttons. It's just annoying. This one is just a press of a button, which is really nice. Just like that. So, I mean, overall, it looks absolutely amazing. I think it's the best Iron Man statue released. The paint just really pops. The pose is great. I love the armor and all the light ups. It's very well done. And I would say the two Iron Studios Iron Mans are the best. Obviously, they're different costumes, so you know the red will probably have a different hue. I'd have to look at the movie, but I'm really digging this Civil War one. So let's go ahead and put on the regular Iron Man head down to see how that looks. Alrighty, so there is the Iron Man head. Of course, it looks absolutely fantastic looking. Really like the look of this. Go ahead and get that focus. Has a little bit of battle damage to it. The other one didn't really have battle damage. This one does have definitely some scrapes and battle damage. Just check out the light up. There it is. Focus. You can see. I'm going to turn off the light now so we can see it even better. Alright, so as you can see, tons of light ups. This is insane. Look at all that. That's just incredible. Really, really impressive. Picture of that as well. Man, that looks awesome. So much light up. Super impressive for sure. Alrighty, so I turned off the light. So this is the full Civil War diorama. Now these pieces are pretty much all sold out. With such a low ES and how good the detail is, it's going to be very hard, and I really think these are going to be, you know, just like gems and grails that, you know, a lot of people who passed on because they thought, you know, or saw the Iron Studios didn't have such a good Spider-Man run, they passed on this, afraid of the QC and detail. You know, I think those people really made a mistake. Iron Studios is legit. Their quality and detail and likeness is second to none. You know, this is as good or better than Prime 1, XM, or any other company out there. The detail, everything about it is just out of this world. So I'm very happy with this Iron Man. Totally worth the money. For all those who are getting this, you're definitely going to love it. The paint really pops. You know, you can see the different detail in the pipes, how they put it like a rusted look with that orange and everything on there. The rocks have different shades. You know, you got a lighter gray right here, a darker gray, different shading and detail. The Iron Man costume just looks awesome. I really like the look of this Iron Man suit. It's one of my favorites. See the arc reactor. Kind of hard to see. See the little detail in there. The different battle damage all throughout. I'll probably be displaying the Tony Stark head just because I have, you know, 2 other Iron Mans in this room and they both have a Iron Man head. So probably do the open palm as well. I do like that look like this. I think it looks awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong with any way you put it. But it's definitely an awesome statue. You can jump on the wait list on SideshowToy.com if you're interested in, you know, picking this up. I mean, this and Captain could be just 2 standalone pieces fighting against each other. So you can see it really pops here. Just back it up so you can see the Marvel collection and how that's coming along. It just looks really good. There you have it though, folks. I'm real happy with this. I would give this a solid 10 out of 10. I didn't find any issues. I like the pose. I like the switch outs, the paint app, the light up detail. I mean, it's really just a phenomenal statue. I mean, sure, you could probably put an AC adapter, but I don't see how you would even do that, especially with you connecting the bases. There's not really a way to do it. So I'm glad they at least did the button with just 3 batteries, so the battery should probably last pretty long. And light up is truly just incredible. Best light up on an Iron Man statue I've seen. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. Have a great day.